got a little bit of an armor front protecting his globules.
Be positive.
So this is pretty good. What's up, guys? It's Wraith. I am back. So today we have something that I've been waiting for a long time. It's the JOYTOY Warhammer 40K Blood Angel Predator Annihilator tanks. I got two of them. You can see them both over here. I have big plans for them with a huge diorama. I also ordered an extra 10 intercessors that I got for these two tanks. We're going to open them up. We're going to review them. We're going to go over into my collection room for a larger scale review. This is going to be something new for 2026 that we're introducing. Let's go. Alright guys, so we are in the collection room for the first time. This is going to be something that we're going to do more of, and this is where I can do large collection pieces, and I have the room not on just my small collectible table to do a review on, because this would have been impossible to do. But anyway, this is a product that I've been waiting for a very long time. This was originally supposed to be shipped out. I think the date was the end of October. This was delayed, not a problem. Finally just got it a couple of days ago from LTK. Make sure you purchase from them. We have affiliate links in the description if you want to support the channel. Anyway, so I pre-purchased two of these back a while ago. I don't even remember when. And I also picked up an additional 10 intercessors to go with these. So now we're going to open each one of these up, put it together here on this nice huge display stand in a nice big area with you guys. It's cold in this room, that's why I have my hoodie on. So but anyway, we're going to get through this. We're going to open these both up, and then we're going to go over to the review stand for a closer look at these. All right, guys, let's get to action. So the one thing that I was really happy with these, especially as we look on the back of the boxes here, ooh, cool, I can do this really easy because I have two, was that I originally started collecting G.I. Joe figures. And I wound up selling my classified G.I. Joe figure collection before I opened up my HISS. So I'm a huge armored unit fan. I love tanks. So this is really my first tank in the, I don't know, in a while. I've gotten the huge Imperial Knights, but this is the first time I've gotten like an armored tank unit. So I'm super excited to get this, and that's why I ordered two of these. I didn't order the Ultramarine for obvious reasons. I didn't order the Ultramarine troop carrier, but I did order two of these. So we're going to drop one to the ground. We're going to move these figures out of the way, which will also open on this review as well. And we'll see how many of these we can fit in here. I'm hoping we can get at least 5 in each one. So let's go. All right, so we're going to move all of the figures and everything to the bottom here. And yeah, and one of the cool things about JOYTOY is their packaging. Watch me like totally put my foot in my mouth here, but their packaging is usually really awesome, and it's very well protected. Again, this came from China, so yeah. So how are we gonna open this up? How does this open? Oh, from the side. I can already see it. I got my trusty zombie blade here for cutting stuff open in case I need it. But here we go. Oh, this is going to come out nice and easy. This is going to come out nice and simple. Again, you can see from the front, we get the styrofoam right on here. And so this is going to, wow, this is going to come out really easy, I believe. Yeah. So I should be able to pull this right out. Ooh, it's in a nice clamshell with styrofoam. Yeah, this is coming right out. And it's not even like super snug in the box, so usually like something like this would be like airtight against it, but nope, we don't have that. We don't have the issue for the unboxing here. So very cool. All right, so I don't know what you guys do with your boxes, but I throw out the insides of the boxes and I keep the box itself. So we're gonna do the same thing here. Oh, there's no tape on this either. I'm expecting there to be like tape or something around. Oh my god. Dude, this is so much. I knew this was gonna be big, but oh my god, I don't know, I'm getting like chills and stuff. This is so, dude, this is so cool looking. Oh my god. This definitely looks like the Furiosa. We're not gonna do comparisons in here. Maybe I'll take out the Redemptor Dreadnought so you guys can see. But I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough room with 2 of these things on here. So these panels come right off. Oh my gosh, dude, this is so cool. Oh my gosh, I'm like... Oh, dude. These are so awesome. I'm actually really happy that I got 2 of these. Whoop, we got a piece falling. Oh man. Alright, so this is the... Here's the hull. Right, so this is going to be the troop carrier portion. And again, so these treads are not movable. So this is just a plastic tread. And again, at first, I was a bit upset that these weren't going to be set up to be normal treads. But, to be honest with you, how this is going to sit on my display, it's going to be just sitting here. And these, to be honest with you, it's not that big of a deal. It would be nice to have, but at the end of the day, if this kept the price down, right, because I think that these are like 200 a piece, if this kept it under, kept it from at about 200 bucks, then that's fine by me. But this looks awesome, dude. And we got Angelus on the front. We got the Imperium code. Oh, 9th Legion. So awesome, dude. And on the bottom, you can see all the tread work. So all the tread work is there, even though these might not be rubber and movable. These aren't just plain treads. There's full treads all the way through, which we would have expected. We get dry brushing on the bottom. Very cool. Oh, man. Yeah, and then on the inside of we'll take a closer look when we get on the review stand, but the insides of these are awesome. I'm really excited. Really, really excited that I wound up picking these up. So, let me get the piece I dropped. Okay. So this is the back piece. So I'm gonna guess is where the turret is gonna go. Or the tank. Oh, the las cannons. Dude, these look so cool. And I'm not shaking because I'm cold. Well, I am a little bit cold, but dude, this is, oh my god. So does this open up? It looks like it opens up. I'm pretty sure it's, oh, it has a split opening canopy at the top. Oh, that's so cool. And this is all sculpted in. Oh man, these las cannons look awesome. Oh man. I have blast effects on my... Oh, that's so cool. Look at that, dude. Oh, so cool. That's one of the things I was thinking about the other day that I really like about collecting Warhammer 40K figures. Again, I didn't grow up with these, so experiencing these is something new every time for me. So, let me get the side cannons. Man, this thing has so many. This is another las cannon, right? Dude, this has so many las cannons. I don't want to push this all the way down yet because, well, I guess so, because I can just pull it out. Yeah. And then this is another side las cannon. We got multiple. Oh, so this is quad? It has 4 las cannons. Oh my god, I was wrong. I did a poll saying, "Hey, what do you know, where does your Predator tank go?" And I put like on jungle planets, on winter planets, Then I put like an answer of, it doesn't matter, it has dual las cannons. I was wrong, it has quad las cannons. Oh man, dude. And it's all together. Everything is here, man. So I'm gonna guess, yeah, this goes in here, and it grips onto here. And then where does this piece go? Oh man, don't tell me I gotta look at the instruction book. That's what is going on here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look. Maybe not the instruction book. I don't think there is an instruction booklet with this. Dude, the thing is totally together. Like, there's really nothing for you to put together on this thing at all. Right? I'm not missing any parts. No. There's literally everything is together on this. There's nothing for you to do. There's no stickers. There's nothing. Oh, I see where it goes. Wow. Okay, so it goes underneath sides here. Oh, I get it. Okay. On the side panels, there's these two spokes, and you just stick them right in there. And, oh, dude, it fits right on. Oh, my God. So cool. Alright, then we're going to have to just spin this. Spin to win. I'm going to guess that this is green side is going to go out. I would assume. Yeah, green side is going to go out. And then this is just going to be, there's a little hook piece which attaches on the bottom here. And then this, you just have to make sure you grab. Don't want to push too hard because I don't want to break it. Now I'm gonna have to see other people's review. I want to see, I want to see Stud's review, Bruising Studs, because I want to see if he had the same little bit of an issue that I had. There we go. It's scary, man. Popping that in is a little bit scary. Oh, this is so cool. Oh man, dude. Yeah, and sturdy enough, it ain't going anywhere. It's cool too because you can swivel. Wow, it swivels out. Okay, now I know why the drop down portion. Oh. Dude, I love this big bulky silhouette to this. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Alright, I'm gonna do the smart thing. I'm gonna attach this before. Dude, this is gonna be really fast unboxing. I thought there would be more stuff to do here. It's not. Everything is together, man. There we go. And that's snapped in nice. No problem. I would hate to snap that off. Watch. Hopefully on the next ones I don't have that problem. Very cool. Oh man, I mean, it's pretty much done. This is gonna go on the back. Dude, the whole thing opens up. I mean, literally, it's a large version of the Mini. That's really what it comes down to. It's a 1000% a large version of the miniature. And then this piece is here. Alright, we'll finally need to use my zombie knife. Pop this out. Oh, this is so cool, dude. This is the raised piece for where the cannon, the last cannon, is the top last cannon, because it's got 4 last cannons. So this is all pieces. This is the raised piece, so we'll take this off. I'm gonna guess that this goes in here. Yeah. That's weird. No. No, it doesn't go like that. And I'm gonna guess that these are pieces go there. And what's cool, again, there's no stickers or anything. Everything is sculpted on. So so you don't have to worry about putting any stickers or anything. Everything is sculpted and painted, so it's awesome, dude. It's a radar dish. Looks like a radar dish. So this is gonna go. Ugh. This is gonna go onto here. Look at that. So nice, man. It's so weird doing the review in here. I'm gonna have to get used to doing reviews like this. I'm not used to being on camera as I'm doing a review. And so this is the other piece too. I was gonna show you guys later, but this is my last cannon that I got from Cool Toys Club, and this will be part of my that huge diorama that I'm gonna build right behind the camera, essentially, with 100 pounds of red kinetic sand, and do a battle of ball. So, oh, this is cool. All right, so we got the cannons on. This drops down. How does this drop down all the way? I guess it kind of drops down. I mean, they're ultramarine, so it doesn't need to be flush with the ground, right? So this is gonna go down like this. Oh, this is so cool. This piece comes out. This opens up. Oh, and there's the driver's seat. Oh man, this thing flips up. Oh my god, you gotta be careful with this. This has working has working stick shifts. Oh, that's cool. Dude, it's got the whole. Again, when I do the review from the review table, I'll have the camera top down so you guys can see in a little bit what that looks like. This looks so cool. So these are just, oh, these are little boxes with the Imperium Aquila on the top, and all the boxes open up. That's cool. So just extra storage. And then the back opens up too. Let's put this on the, well, yeah, we'll put this on the top. And it fits all back in nice and snug, no issues. Very cool. This is a piece, I guess, that goes on the inside. Let's take this off for a second. How does this work? That's crazy. And does this go here? How's this gonna work? Oh, wow, it does. Okay. So when we do the top-down review, you guys will see this, the piece that the guy stands in, essentially the turret targeting thing, reticule, it's literally, it's snug against the bottom of it. So it's not attached to the actual cannon, top cannon, so, wow, that's so cool. And then these pop up, both of these come off. Can you flip it? Really? Oh, that's cool. You can have them silver if you want instead, I think. No, I mean, you could probably, but that really wouldn't make any sense. But that's cool. So it's all painted silver, or this is silver plastic. Then we get black dry brushing, or black paint around the armor. This is all painted up around the edges. Dude, this is so cool. I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure out where that goes. Then this drops back in. Oh my gosh, look at that, man. And it's crazy because this is it. It's together. My Predator tank is all complete. Alright, so let's get the other one, and we'll get both of them on here. These 10 intercessors are going to take a longer time to open up than these tanks did. Oh my gosh, dude, these things are so cool. They're so wide and bulky. That's exactly what I wanted my tanks to be. Oh my goodness. So here we go. And again, I'm wearing my Grey Knight regalia, I know. Could be wearing my Blood Angel stuff, but it's okay. Alright, so here's our first Intercessor. So these are the latest Intercessors that came out. Not much. There's very little. And when we get to the collection table, I'll show you some of the early Intercessors. But there's no black wash at all in these figures. So again, I think these are like 20 bucks you can get these for. So it's not bad. And they fit in perfectly. They're gonna do exactly what I want them to do. So yeah. We got the holster of nothing. We got his bolter pistol. Here's his heavy bolter. This is such a cool looking design. We got the unmounted grenade launcher. And we got a box mag on here. Box mags are cool. I like a drum mag, but beggars can't be choosers. Especially in the 41st millennium. Very cool. Power pack. Cool. Alright, we're gonna pop you on. Hopefully I don't break. There's 10 of these to open. Damn. Didn't think this through. Do his exhaust ports on his power pack move? On this model? I think so. Yeah. Yep, they move. What's funny too is once they came out with these tanks, you saw them immediately reissue these guys. Immediately. Alright, so we're going to do heavy bolter in this guy's hand. And what's cool is we have enough extra pieces here that we can mess around with different setups. So, what do we got? A couple extra, man, we got the collection of hands, got an extra bolter, we got chain sword, all standard issue, and then we got a bolter pistol in a holster. I love these pieces. Actually, you know what? This is... What's funny with this is I feel like the one... Yeah. I feel like the one with the no pistol is almost thinner. Not thinner, but they definitely are the same size. So we're going to pop this in on your hip. Actually, I wish this guy came with some crack grenades or something. That would be cool. Alright, so we got a lot of these to get through. So here is the first one. So we are done. We finished opening up all 10 of the Blood Angel Intercessor figures, and we put together our unbelievable Predator Annihilator tanks for the Blood Angels. These look absolutely awesome. Dude, I am so happy with these. So happy. But anyway, we're going to have to take one off, and we're going to see how many of these Intercessors we can stuff in here. So we're going to put one of these down, even though I don't want to. One of them down on the side, and we'll see how many of these Intercessors we can stick in there. So let's get to it. These are really awesome. I'm so happy with these tanks. They're so nice and big and bulky. Oh man, I don't even care that the treads don't work, dude. I was a little upset before, but I don't care. These are so awesome, dude. They're gonna be looking, and they're light enough where it's not crazy. All right, so let's move our Intercessors over here. We got our driver, we got our gunners, we got our other driver, we got our tank. All right, so first thing is first, we're going to take off the turret Alright, and this also has the gun seat, or the seat in place. Or not, it's not really a seat, it's kind of where he stands, right? That's what we're saying here. So we'll leave this here on the side. And we'll take this top piece off. And this, what's so cool is the back even opens up too. Dude, everything is deployed. And when we get to the review on the table, the review table, you guys will be able to see from a top-down view how awesome this looks in here. But this looks great. There's tons of room. So first thing that we want to do is we want to get the driver in here. We put 2 gripping hands on him already, so this will be interesting to get him into the seated position and then him onto here to actually hold on to the control stick. So the one good thing is he does have these figures having so much articulation, he's going to easily be able to hold on to this. So I think that the pistol, though, on his hip is going to have to go the way of the dodo. I don't think this is going to work with this. Well, maybe I can have it on there. So he'll still have something by his side. Alright, so this is going to go down. What we want to do here is we want to achieve him holding on to the control sticks, which is actually not too hard. He gets them a nice grip on there. And then, is he going to be I feel like his power pack is going to have to come off. Interesting. How is this going to go? Maybe he has to be sitting down first? Let's see. I feel like I'm going to have to take his power pack off. No, actually I don't. Cool. Very cool. We'll just slide this in. We'll have him grabbing on the 2 controls. Oh, this comes out too. This might give me a little... Oh yeah, this will give me a little bit better control of what's going on. I'll take these 2 top pieces off. Should have done that before. And we'll pop his hands on. So he's got 1 hand on the control sticks, which is cool. I think you guys can see that. And then we'll get his other hand on here, which is a little awkward, but I think if I get my pinky in there, I think we're good. Alright. Very cool. He looks solid, dude. Alright, so we got our tank. I keep calling it a tank. We got our Predator Annihilator driver in there, and he looks good. So we're going to do dual bolter pistols, man. He is going... So they're a little bit too tall to be standing straight up. Okay. So we're gonna have to... There's seats here on the inside. Little benches. These open up too. But the benches, we'll see what we can get. I'm figuring we can easily get 2. There's no peg holes on the insides. So this is going to be all just getting him to sit. I've actually never tried to get my Ultramarines, before, my Space Marines to sit. So he is sitting. So actually, you know what I have to do is we got to get this guy in here. So he doesn't have anything to hold on to. And that's a bit awkward. Because how is he going to stay? There's no peg holes in there either. So how is he going to be situated in here? Let's see. I mean, I guess I probably could just have him hold on to the bars. That'll look kind of goofy though. Right? I mean, I could do that. That's the only port. That's really the only, you can see right here I'm trying to do. This is really the only thing that he has to hold on to. There's nothing on the top here. right? I mean, I could stick him in the canopy top, right, with this splitting open, and I could have him sitting up top there, but then he is totally he's totally open and gonna get his head shot off, even with wearing a helmet. Notice none of these Blood Angel figures have a missing helmet because they're smart. They're not relying on where's his hand here? They're not relying on plot armor to keep them alive. So he is, so you got one hand here. I'm actually very interested to see what other people on reviews did to get their figures in here. Right, because I'm sure other people, I'm not the only person who is wanting to do this. So, yeah. Come on, get your finger, get your thumb. Come on, you can do it. His thumb is like right there. Got it. I got him. We got him. All right. Now, it would suck if he's too wide. No, he's not. How is this going to go, though? So, he is... Alright. That's not terrible. Let's see what the pop open looks like. Okay, so this might be... Well, we'll see. I'm not going to say anything yet, because I want to see how this is actually going to work. So let's see. So we got him situated on here. I don't have the piece on here yet. We'll take this off because we're going to put the troops on, but I want to see how he is. Oop. That's incorrect. It goes backwards. Alright? Yes. So we can get the full thing. Alright, so we're going to put this in here. Alright. I have one figure off. This is harder than it looked. Because he is, actually, goodness I put him here. So this is going to be situated between, so there's two, when we do the top-down review, you'll be able to see this, but essentially I'm trying to line this up so he is sitting, so that piece is sitting there, right between the two benches. And then this, twin las cannons, oh, it fits perfect. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we have driver, las cannon, targeter. He's all set up. So because I guess I could probably sit one up top. Jeez, yeah, I can. Well, we're not going to have the dual bolter dude because we already got him set up to bend down. We can get, I'm going to guess, one here. And then put one up here. We'll put one with his heavy bolter gun here. It's actually funny. This is the most I've ever bent the figures in this way. I don't think I've ever bent them to sit down. And what's good is these parts come on and off. They snap on and off, so you're not going to break anything. The only thing I'm going to be a little bit... I'm going to try not to bend too much is his Blood Angel teardrop on his belt. Because that's in a precarious spot. Alright, so we got this. We got this. We got him holding his heavy bolter rifle. Well, actually, probably didn't even need to do that. Because he can just stand up. Yeah, he can just literally stand up. And that looks good. Oh yeah, he's even got a little bit of an armor front protecting his globules.
Positive.
So this is pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna throw this back on the top. We can get another Blood Angel here. Let's move the las cannon to the left. Gonna guess we can get him. I want, dude, these sticks right here, I'm trying to be like super careful of. Those are definitely a breaking point there. So you got the 2 sticks, which I'm not even having him hold. So that is a bit of, dude, yeah, these intercessors, this is like the breaking point. If they did not lower the scale on these figures, and we're talking right now when the Space Marine 2 now are lowered to the intercessor side with power armors, you would never be able to get any other figures in these vehicles for now and in the future, whatever they're going to be coming out with, because we got the Ultramarines. Bleh. We have their troop carrier coming out. So, yeah. Very interesting. So, I want to see... I mean, I guess I can get... And I'll flip this around in a second once I see if I can get him in here. Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable. It's going to be so awkward. I know I'm saying action figures and, like, comfortable, but I don't care. Alright, we're going to get... Let's see if we can get in here. Scrunch you down a little bit. I think I can get him in here. Yeah, alright. We have the gunner for the las cannon there. So this will shut. So we got 2 there. We have him. We have the driver. We have a gunner in the top. And then in the front, I also feel like I can definitely fit another figure. So I got him on there. No problem. Let's see if he can do that. And there we go. So we got... What is it? I have 4 left. So we got 6 Space Marines in here. Now, obviously we can take him out because he is completely in the line of fire. So comfortably, and we're talking about action figures here, but comfortably we can get 5 Blood Angels Space Marine figures in here. We got the driver, we got essentially the guy who's going to run out and kick some butt, and then we got the gunner for the twin las cannons in that area where we showed before, and then on the back we can get, come on, open up. And then in the back you can get 2 more kind of comfortably on these two benches that they have back there. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Again, some of the pieces you're going to have, like some of the belt pieces on here, some of the extra holsters are not going to fit. So you're going to have to take those off. But other than that, it's not terrible. And then we're going to continue. Well, you know what? Actually, I'm probably not going to keep him in here because we have an even 5, right? So I have 5 and 5. So I was able to comfortably get 5 Blood Angel figures in here with no problem. And so we're going to keep the same thing. We're going to do the same thing on the other tank as well. So, all right. So I want to do some quick comparisons for you guys between our Predator tank, right, as well as some other Blood Angel large, not vehicles, but like the Dreadnoughts. So give me a sec, let me grab it. So we got the Redemptor Dreadnought, who is quite large. This is probably the biggest Blood Angel Redemptor that, or Dreadnought, that we can kind of compare this to. So here we go, and we got a couple of the other figures out here. We got the newest Captain with the Power Fist that came out this year. So we can see scale-wise. I mean, the tank looks, dude, I can't... I love this tank. I think this is my... Well, I got this in 2026, I would say. So this is... If this is in 2025, I love, and we're going to bring in some of the Imperial Knights, but I love this tank. I'm so happy I bought 2 of these. These are awesome, awesome, awesome display piece. But anyway, here is the Blood Angel Captain. Now, comparison size-wise to the Redemptor Dreadnought. Let me get the Terminator out of here just for a second. We got a couple of the figures. Went a little crazy here. But here's the Redemptor Dreadnought, and here is the Predator tank. So you can see size-wise, right, what we're looking at here. So here's Long Way. Right, here's the Redemptor. Let's see if we can get him to the edge without falling off. I'm courting disaster here. But here is the Redemptor Dreadnought, and here is the Predator tank. Oh, dude, I love this Predator tank so much. It's so cool. And again, paint, it's identical, right? So this is, again, 40K. If we started bringing the 30K Blood Angels, we're going to see more of an orange-red, and there's going to be a big difference between the colors. But the Redemptor Dreadnought, perfect. I think this is perfect scale. I think this is awesome. So again, this is perfect, awesome. And we got some of the other. We have our Terminator. These are the new Terminator bucks, so we can see Terminator size. Bring the Redemptor back here a little bit, so we can see the Terminator. And again, size comparison wise, I think this is this works. And then we're going to bring our other Terminator in here as well. Throw our jump back intercessors. We'll throw one on here, why not? Oh boy, he is not sticking. So here is that. We got our apothecary. And yeah. So overall, man, again, if you did not pick up the Predator tank because you were, you know, kind of wondering if this would work in your collection, I love this. We got our quad las cannons on this thing. Oh my god. And we got our two we have our two Terminators up in the front. We got our jump pack intercessor captain with power fist, jump pack intercessor. We'll bring in our other jump pack intercessor. These are awesome figures, by the way. So this is the newer scale. So these are perfect. This is awesome. We got our Redemptor Dreadnought. So this looks great. So let's grab the first boxy Dreadnought that we got, which is going to be the Furiosa. So give me a second. So now we have the Furiosa, which is our very first Dreadnought. I still think that this holds up. But again, we got the smokestacks on here. Everything is looking awesome. So, and again, comparison-wise, we can see how it looks with the Predator tank. I think it looks, I keep calling it a tank. Predator Annihilator, it's tank, but with the two twin last hand, this looks great. I think this is another great size comparison. Color-wise, this is a little oranger, but again, you're not really going to be able to tell. I think this is a perfect size and color comparison for these. And then again, from the side, as we move some of our Deathwatch V1 figures out of the way, we got Lamarties in the back. We can see size comparison wise, this is how it's looking from a side view. So looks awesome. I think it's great. I think it's perfect. And again, back to the front view, we can see Furiosa is perfect. So we have the House Raven Imperial Knight that came out earlier. This actually I guess late fall this came out. So again, color wise, this actually looks great. I actually intended to have, I know this is they work with the Mechanicus all the time, but color wise, this is perfect. This is essentially, in my lore, this is the Imperial Knight that works with the Blood Angels. So, and again, you can see size comparison wise, again, this is going to be very big and bulky, but I think it works from a size comparison wise. Again, this is not the largest knights in Warhammer 40K. And then from the side, you can see that this works. Man, this is so much heavier. It's hysterical. Again, you can see from the side view, this works as well. I think this is a great size comparison, and two stellar pieces. Anybody would be amazed and happy to have these as part of their collection. So I am extremely happy. We'll turn the light back on. I'm extremely happy to have this as part of my collection. Either one of these pieces are prime main pieces of your collection. So again, I'm so happy to have this here, and this looks great. Absolutely amazing. So here we go. This is the Imperial Knight. So we have the other one, but again, you're seeing size comparison wise for this one. I think that this works out great. So yeah, I'm not grabbing Angron. Okay, I'm not taking Angron down. He's permanently in that position. He's got his new mask from Log Toys on. He's not moving. You can see a size comparison with Angron, but we got the House Raven Knight, and I think that this works great. So, all right, I'm gonna finish putting in the figures on the other one, and then we're gonna get these both on here, and then we're gonna go over to the collection table, and we'll give you a top-down view to see inside of these amazing, amazing tanks. Let's go. All right, I lied. I'm not putting the other figures in this extra tank. We're just going to bring this over to the collection table because I think it's going to be easier to have the additional 5 figures out. Is this 5? Yeah, this is 5. So we're going to have the other figures. We're going to keep these out so we can do a comparison and so on when we do the top-down view for this on the collection table. So I think this looks awesome. The other thing that I'm very interested in doing, which is why I don't want to put these figures in here, is because I still have the V1 Intercessors, which are going to be smaller than compared to these. So I want to see how those fit inside of here. So let's go over to the collection table. Let's take a look. Let's go. All right, guys. So we are over at the review stand. We got this in here. It's completely in view, which took a bit of messing around to get it like this, but anyway, so we have this in here. It's looking great. Now we're going to take a look at the sections you couldn't see when we were doing the front-facing review in the collection room. So this is going to be really what's inside of the tank. So on the inside here, we can see this is what the canopy look like, and then we're moving the dual las cannons on the top. It's going to move, and you can kind of see the dude that's in there. So we're going to take off the las cannon here, which pops right off, and then you can see on the inside. So that's the compartment that we put on before, where he essentially was holding that roll cage, right? So now this roll cage will come out. All right, we're going to play Operation. Hopefully we don't hit the sides too much. And so he's holding on to the roll cage. Probably not the best way to do this, but that's the way that I found that worked for me. So we're going to take this off, and we'll put this on the side, and now you can kind of see what I was looking at before, and now you're seeing it, right? So here is that roll cage for the dual las cannon on the top, and again, this is metal. And he's got the foot pedals here. He doesn't have anything to hold onto, so that's a little weird. That's why I'm holding onto those bars, because if you look on the inside of the tank, the cannon top, he actually doesn't have anything that he can grip onto like a control unit. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not a deal breaker, but that's one of the reasons why he's holding onto this roll cage, because there's really nothing else for him to hold on to and to keep his grip on. So now on the inside of the Predator, you can see we got those 2 Intercessors hanging out. Again, not the best because we got that roll cage there, but they can definitely sit in there pretty comfortably, right? So we got the 2 Intercessors there, and then moving to this, which is the canopy tops for this. We'll just pop these off so you can see what's going on inside of there. Actually, move this front facing. Move the las cannon out of the way, even though you can't see it. That's okay. This is going to drop down, and then you can see. So then we got number 4 and 5 of our Intercessors here. So he is going to be right there next to the driver. And yeah, you're going to have to scrunch him down a little bit. This is the pose that he was in for me when I was messing around putting him in there. So again, you'll just have to mess around to make him fit. And then I'm not taking the driver out, because this was not a pain in the butt, but it was definitely some work to get him in there. We can see the panels on the side. I'm going to bring over the other tank here in a second so that you can see. But that's really the blown up view, and that's the inside view rather, and that's kind of what we're looking at as far as being able to put our figures on the inside here. So let me put the stuff back on this one, and we're going to bring over the one that doesn't have any figures. All right, so now we have the Predator, Annihilator. This does not have any figures in it whatsoever. Again, identical to the other one that we just looked at. We're going to strip this up, and we're going to see what I can do, because I'm going to show you the version 1 intercessors and see how much better that if they are going to be equipped in here. I might actually use for like the driver and stuff. So this is version 1. You can easily tell because the amount of blackwash that is on this figure compared to the newer figures that have come out, right? So all of our V2 intercessors, so you can see how much bigger. Also, let me bring his hand down a little bit so you can see. Okay, so again, version 1, and this is version, I think this is the 4th version of the intercessors, but again, you can see he's definitely smaller scale. So these figures would be more ideal to fit inside of these Predator tanks. Yeah, because I think he can almost stand, because when we get the figures in there, right, and these are the new version, I think these are V3s. You can see he almost can fit. You know, the latest version is just a little bit too big here, but this one, these versions are almost perfect to stand up inside of the Predator tank. So again, version 1 figures you can easily tell because of the amount of blackwash on them. Good figure, but obviously they've made a lot of improvements on these figures over, the past 5-6 years. If you have them though, I would definitely try using these figures inside of your Predator tank over the newer V3 intercessors. So, all right, so we got that one, and then there's another V1 intercessor. It's kind of crazy. They have so much extra like little accoutrements on their armor, and they have so many more pieces to adorn their armor compared to like the standard intercessors, so, or the upgrade intercessors rather. But he is a little shorty. Here is another version 1 intercessor. Alright. Yeah, these are almost the same size. The only problem is these ones have the crazy iron halos on, so they're not going to fit. I've never showed these ones before because I want to save these for the Battle for Ball, but yeah, these are not going to fit in here just because these iron halos, and I really like what they did with these. These are actually pinned into the power pack and double-sided. Like, these things are strong as hell. This one, even though there's only one piece, it's a very flat piece that's sticking inside of there, so these are going to hold on, especially this one. I feel like you can probably kill somebody with this. And then this is one of my favorite figures just because in Battle Sector I use the aggressors all the time. I love their melee is incredibly strong. They have crazy range on their grenade launchers from their back, and yeah, it's a tank of a unit in Battle Sector. And then they have their 2 wrist mounted bolter guns. It's so cool. Even now, even out of scale, this is still such a cool looking figure. 2 power fists on here. Absolutely great figure. So, all right. So now what we're going to do really quick is we're going to try to see if I can get the V1 figures in here a little bit better than compared to what I did with the V3. so much nicer with these V1 figures. Yeah, look at that. Absolutely nice and snug. No problems whatsoever. We'll take this off. And do I have any more V1 Intercessors? I do. I have him. And that's crazy. He can almost stand in the back cockpit area. I wonder if he can. He move his hands down. Let's see. Man, I might be able to. It's just a little bit too snug. I can go like that. But yeah, look at that. Fits perfectly on there. Yeah, and we got a driver in the front. And we have our dual las cannon Predator tanks. So I am very happy with this. Very cool. I'm very happy I ordered the two of them. So, alright guys. So let's do a quick forward facing view, and then we're going to close this review up. Alright guys, so this is my final thoughts on these two amazing Blood Angel Predator Annihilator tanks. I am super happy I bought these two. I'm super happy I got the two of them. And I'm actually happy that I bought the extra 10 Intercessors, even though they're a little bit bigger and probably the V1s are going to be situated inside of the tanks majority of the time. But these Blood Angel Predator Annihilator tanks are absolutely awesome. I'm going to keep calling them tanks because they're tanks. But these are amazing. The 4 las cannons, everything about them is perfect. Again, it's lighter weight, so you're going to be able to carry it. You're going to be able to put it in your display. It's not going to be an issue. The only caveat that a lot of people have with this tank is the fact that the treads do not move. I will be honest with you, I like the fact that there's so much detail on the treads that it doesn't even matter to me, to be honest with you. Like, I don't have to worry about the treads rotting away in years to come. So I think that these are perfect. I think that this is an awesome addition to my collection, if not really the pinnacle of my Blood Angels collection that I have. So this was awesome. I've been waiting for these two tanks to come in. Now I can finally create my diorama of the Battle of Baal with the 100 pounds of red kinetic sand that I'm going to be doing. Be on the lookout for that video soon, where 50 of my Blood Angels with these Predator tanks, as well as a bunch of other fun things that my Blood Angels have, versus 50 of my Tyranids, a combination of the Gene Stealers from McFarlane as well as the regular Tyranids from JOYTOY. So be on the lookout for that. That's going to be coming very soon. So final thoughts here. I would rate getting these Predator tanks in A+. I love them. I think they're a great addition to my collection. So you can also pick these up from the affiliate links to the channel. If you want to support WraithMace, you can go and purchase it from David's Toys as well as LT Cave, Cool Toys Club. We have all the affiliate links in the description. Again, we don't do super chats, we don't do memberships, so if you want to support the channel, that is the best way to do it. So alright guys, I am Wraith. I'm going to call it here. Again guys, if you like this content, please like and subscribe. Alright guys, I'm Wraith. I'm out. I love these two tanks. Later guys.